time for high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the AM 1310 Facebook, X, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Now let's take you live courtside to our play-by-play team. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
And welcome in, everybody. Welcome into another edition of high school basketball right here live on AM 1310 WDPN. Christian Bigglesworth here with you, ready to go. It's High School Hoops brought to you by Sarta all season long. We are back here tonight in Alliance, Ohio, where the 12-2 Aviators are hosting the 4-9 GlenOak Golden Eagles from the Federal League. Christian Bigglesworth here with you tonight. Looking forward here to tonight's game. GlenOak, a team with a 4-9 record, but a team whose record could easily be 9-4. They've been in almost every game. They've had some of the best teams, including Kent McKinley in Stark County in the Federal League. They've had them dead to rights, just haven't been able to close, but it's a dangerous team and a fun team to watch. GlenOak here tonight on the road, again with their 4-9 record, but they come in here tonight to take on the Alliance Aviators. The Alliance Aviators have been on an absolute roll this season. They come in tonight's game on a 4-game winning streak with only 2 losses, one to Massillon in overtime and one to West Branch before the holiday on the road. But Alliance is cruising, and they want to continue that here tonight at home against the GlenOak Golden Eagles. We're about 3 minutes and 30 minutes away from the end of warm-ups and the national anthem, introduction of the starting lineups, and getting this game underway here. But it's going to be a fun one here tonight. Looking forward to it here on AM 1310 WDPN. We are also, of course, reminding you that all season long, we're not just live on the radio. There's other ways to check our games out as well. You can listen to our games live and for free on WDPN, AM 1310 WDPN's Facebook page, our page on Twitter, AM 1310 WDPN on X, and on the Q92 YouTube channels. We are part of the Q92 Sports Network. So 4 different ways you can check out this game tonight. Hope you pick one of them. Hope you stick around. Hope and have a good one here tonight between GlenOak and Alliance. We're going to take our first time out, come back, get you set for the national anthem, starting lineups. We'll kick this one off. Tuesday night high school hoops. GlenOak and Alliance live right here. Brought to you by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars, we obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
Hey man, good to see you. What brings you out here today?
Need to pick up a few tools. You?
I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place.
You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back to Harry Fales Gymnasium, home of the Alliance Aviators. Like I said, tonight, back at home to take on the GlenOak Golden Eagles. A little Federal League versus EBC matchup here tonight for you. Looking forward to it. Glad you have us on, whether you're on the radio, checking us out, whether you're listening on AM 1310's Facebook, AM 1310's page on X, or the Q92 YouTube channel. We appreciate you making us part of your evening and looking forward to this game here tonight as we are getting set now for the national anthem and then the announcement of the starting lineups for both teams here. So we're going to turn it over now to the public address announcer for the playing of the national anthem.
Respect for all who have served our country and those that are still serving our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy. We ask gentlemen to please remove your hats, and everyone that is able, please stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
And that was the playing of our national anthem here. As now we are going to get set for the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams. But first, we are going to pause for a station identification. You are listening to High School Basketball live on AM 1310 WDPN.
Keeping Alliance entertained and informed for over a half a century. AM 1310 WDPN Alliance.
All right, back at it here as we are about to introduce the starting lineup for both teams here at Harry Fales Gymnasium. We've got more high school basketball for you coming up this week as well. We'll tell you more about that as the evening goes on. We got 3 high school games for you this week, including a girls' game this Saturday afternoon we'll be telling you about. We are knee-deep right in the heart of high school basketball season. Tournament time's going to be here before you know it. So now, let us get you the starting lineups here for both teams.
We wanted to let somebody know that there's a black Jeep in the parking lot with the alarm going off in the back. The visitors on the scoreboard, the GlenOak Golden Eagles. Head coach, Rick Harrison. Assistant coaches, Eli Barker, Marquand Shannon, Bo Broom, David Tucker, and Kenny Thomas. The GlenOak starters, number 0, Jeremy Thomas. Number 2, Jamal Conley. Number 5, Jackson Kendrick. Number 14, Mason Welch. And number 24, Issa White. Now for your Alliance Aviators. Head coach, Chad Harper. Assistant coaches, Corey Stevens, Rich Jackson, Jim Lane, Daryl Slaughter, and Colin Gurley. Now to meet your starters for the Aviators.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aviator fans, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. So get on your feet and make some noise as we welcome to the floor your Alliance Aviators. Standing 6'3" and never afraid to back down from a challenge. He's known to be a defensive menace and a pest in the paint. 2-year starter and EDC honorable mention, senior number 32, Cole Casco. Loaded man down low, standing 6'7". He blocks shots with ease and grabs rebounds like nobody's business. Another 2-year starter and EDC honorable mention, the junior wearing the big blue, number 22, it's Sam Payne. He's a 6'3" guard who can score from deep and score to the basket. EDC honorable mention, and he's ready to fly high with the Aviators. Junior number 11, Parker Wood. As point guard, standing 5'8" and leading the Aviators in play. He's got ice in his veins and can hit from anywhere on the court. 2-year starter and EBC second team. It's senior number 3, KB Carey. And last, but certainly not least, a 4-year starter, 2-time All-Ohio guard and EBC player of the year. A 3-point sharpshooter and playmaker with vision on the court like no other. Aviator fans, let's make some noise for a start down these plans. And Alliance's very own, the senior wearing number 1, ladies and gentlemen, J.R. Jackson.
So there is your starting lineup for both teams tonight, as announced by the public address announcer and the PA announcer here in Alliance Harry Fales Gymnasium. For GlenOak, Jeremy Thomas, the senior. Jameel Conley, the junior. Jackson Kendrick, the junior. Mason Welch, the junior. And Isa White, the senior. For Alliance, the usual starting 5. J.R. Jackson, Cameron Burton, Parker Woods, Samuel Hayes, and Cole Pasco as we are getting set for action now. Oh, the pageantry of the pregame show is over. Teams are on the court ready to go. Alliance in their home whites, GlenOak's in their home greens. We're getting set for high school basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN. Settle in as we are underway. GlenOak with the first possession of the ball game. And here we go. GlenOak going down the court, going right to left here. They attack early on, going up and putting it up and in is Jameel Conley with the first bucket of the ball game. He's got 2. Here comes Alliance down the other way. Burton now will get set into the set for the Aviators. Burton goes around a pick, goes inside, kicks it out. Going inside now is Hayes attacking, gets it back out to Burton. Just underway, 2-0 GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN. Burton attacks, throws up the layup, bounces around, no good. Battle for the rebound, who's got it? It's Hayes for Alliance. Back to Parker Woods, he will launch a 3, no good. Rebounded by GlenOak. That's Jackson Kendrick, and here comes GlenOak the other way. Isa White kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way from GlenOak, and it is good. Jackson Kendrick. GlenOak out to an early 5-0 lead here with 7:02 left to go here in the first quarter. J.R. Jackson now gets over to Parker Woods. Woods on the wing. Woods gets it out to Hayes. Hayes thought about the 3, gets to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson puts it on the floor, attacks, goes all the way inside, throws up the shot, no foul call, gets his own rebound, tries to go back up. This time there is a whistle.
GlenOak's number 5,
That's going to be on Jackson Kendrick, his first foul. That's going to put J.R. Jackson at the free throw line. First shot is up. First shot is good, and Alliance is on the board for the first time tonight. One more coming, 5-1. Second free throw, no good, but Alliance gets the rebound back to J.R. Jackson. Down to Parker Woods. Woods attacks, puts it up, blocked. Out of bounds, it'll stay Alliance basketball here with 6:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Shot up, shot good, and the foul. J.R. Jackson, give him two more. That makes it 5-3, and he will be going to the line to shoot free throw. So J.R. Jackson now at the free throw line. His shot is up. His shot is good. Give him four. That makes it 5-4. Alliance trails GlenOak here, just underway. 6:23 left to go here in the first quarter. GlenOak goes down, attacks, jumper on the way by Jeremy Thomas. No good. Rebound by Burton. Here comes Burton the other way for Alliance. Burton takes it inside, throws up the reverse layup. No good. Rebound battled for and got by Mason Welch for GlenOak. GlenOak comes down the other way. Kendrick thought about the three, now goes inside, kicks it out. Jump shot on the way by Welsh. Bounces around, no good. We have a whistle. We're going to have a foul. That's going to be on Cole Pasco. That's his first. Team's first as well. Just underway. It's 5-4. GlenOak over Alliance here on AM 1310 WDPN. Conley has it now for GlenOak. He'll pass it over to Issa White. Issa White trying the right side. Now go back to the left side. Gets it over to Kendrick. Kendrick on the wing. Kendrick passes it back over to Conley. Conley attacks, goes all the way to the rim. No good. Rebound by Parker Woods. Here comes Alliance the other way. Burton trying to press the issue. Burton pull up jumper. It is no good. Rebound by Hayes. Puts it up. No good, but a whistle and a foul. Foul on the floor. We'll see what that call, who that's on. That's going to be on Mason Welch. That's his first. And that's going to put Hayes on the line to shoot free throws. Hayes' first free throw is up. It is good. Samuel Hayes ties the game at 5. Hayes' second free throw. Hits them both. So Alliance now takes the lead, 6-5. It was a 5-0 run to start the game by GlenOak. Now it is a 6-0 run by Alliance. GlenOak takes it down the other end. A three-pointer on the way. No good. Missed by White. Rebound by Burton. Here comes Burton. Gets it ahead to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson attacks. Another foul on GlenOak. And J.R. Jackson's going to go back to the line here with 5:17 left to go here in the first quarter. That's Issa White. That's going to be his first as well. Team's fourth. J.R. Jackson's first free throw is missed. Score remains 6-5 Alliance here in the first quarter. J.R. Jackson's second free throw attempt coming up here. And he gets that one. J.R. Jackson with a quick 5 here in the first quarter. It's 7-5. Alliance on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN. Alliance turning up the pressure here in the first quarter. GlenOak gets it down to the other end. They beats the pressure. Jeremy Thomas will slow it down and get into the set. Coach Rick Harrison, a great coach here at GlenOak. Done such a great job of this program for many years. Kendrick goes inside, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas thought about the three. Now Thomas goes inside, attacks, throws up the layup. No good, missed. Rebound by Burton. Here comes Burton the other way for Alliance. Burton wants to go coast to coast. He'll kick it out to Hayes. Hayes goes inside, reverse layup. It is good. Hayes with his fourth point of the ball game. 9-5, a 9-0 run by Alliance here after a 5-0 run by GlenOak. It's 9-5, 4:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Going down and attacking on the other end is Jameel Conley. Now he's got 4. GlenOak ends the run. It's 9-7. Alliance on top here in the first quarter. J.R. Jackson has the basketball. Tries to go down low to Pasco. It's stolen away by GlenOak. Kendrick ends up with it. Kendrick going to bring it up. Now he's going to turn the ball over to Jeremy Thomas, and Thomas will walk the ball up for GlenOak, coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 9-7, Alliance on top here. AM 1310 WDPN. Going inside to Conley. Kicks that over to the wing to Welch. Welch hands it over to White. White looking to attack. White gets over to Kendrick in the corner. Wide open three is up. No good. Missed. Rebound poked back and kept by Asa White. Here he goes to attack again. White goes all the way and throws up the shot. No good. Rebound by Parker Woods. We're going to have a foul on, I believe that's going to be on Welch again. Should be his second, which means he'll probably have to sit down.
His second, team's fifth.
Team's fifth, his second. So that's going to put Parker Woods on the line. First free throw's up. First free throw is good. That's Parker Woods' first point of the ball game. That makes it 10-7. Alliance on top of GlenOak. Channing Jellison now for Alliance for the first time tonight. Parker Woods' second free throw is up, and it is good. So that makes it 11-7. Alliance on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN. Here we go. GlenOak coming the other way. Vontae Cummings now in the ball game for GlenOak. He's got the ball. Alliance now sitting in a 2-3 zone. GlenOak attacks it. Shot up. No good. Missed by Robert Uda, who's in the ball game now for GlenOak. Here comes Alliance the other way. They get it down to Jellison underneath the hoop. Puts it up and puts it in. Jellison off the bench and right in the scoreboard. Give him 2, and it's 13-7. Alliance is on top of GlenOak here with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They go down now. Caden Simpson also into the ball game for GlenOak. Three-pointer from the corner on the way. No good. Rebounded by Caden Simpson. They're going to get a foul on Burton on the rebound. Good rebound by Caden Simpson, the junior center, off the bench into the ball game for the first time tonight. That's Burton's first. Burton and Woods are going to sit down now. Sears is now into the ball game for Alliance, as well as Kavion Thomas. No, I'm sorry. It's Sears and Brisker. I apologize. That's Brisker that came in. All right, GlenOak has the basketball. Vontae Cummings with it. 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. 13-7. GlenOak trails Alliance. White trying to attack for GlenOak. White being attacked by Cash Brisker. He goes in, kicks it out. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Let's see who it's on. Refs are calling fouls tonight. It'll be a block on who? It's going to be on Cash Brisker. GlenOak gets the ball inbound. They go in. Issa White attacks. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and puts it in. Issa White on the scoreboard for the first time. That makes the score 13-9. Alliance on top here on AM 1310 WDPN. Thanks for having us on. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Brisker has it on the wing for Alliance, going left to right here to start the ball game. Hayes gets it over to J.R. Jackson. He'll launch a corner three. No good. Battle for the basketball. Goes out of bounds. It'll be GlenOak's. 1:58 left to go here. Thanks for having us on here tonight. Alliance looking for their 13th win of the season. GlenOak for their 5th. GlenOak inbounds the ball. Alliance going full court man-to-man defense here. Here comes White walking it up for GlenOak. White over half court. White gets it over to Conley. Conley gets it down to Cummings, who attacks. Nice pass underneath to Jackson Kendrick. He puts it in. 2 more for Kendrick. He's got 5. That makes it 13-11. Alliance on top of GlenOak here. 1:30 left to go. Hayes has it on the right wing. Hayes looking for somewhere to go with the basketball. Now he'll go inside. Hayes loses the basketball. It's saved by Cash Brisker. We're going to have a foul on Issa White. That might be his second as well. Like I said, they are calling fouls tonight here in Alliance. That is his second. So he will have to sit down. Cash Brisker at the line shooting free throws. First free throw is up. First free throw is good. Cash Brisker, his first point of the ball game. Makes it 14-11. Tajay Nicholson comes in now. Hayes will sit down with a minute 20 left to go. Jordan Thomas in the ball game now as well for GlenOak. Another one for Brisker. Give him 2, and that makes it 15-11. Alliance on top of GlenOak. Alliance still with that full court pressure. GlenOak breaks it. They get it down on the other side of the court. Uda has the basketball. Cross-court pass. They get it in the corner for a 3. No good. Missed by Kendrick. Battle for the rebound. GlenOak keeps it. The Eagles have it now. Jordan Thomas thought about the 3. Goes around to pick. Thomas gets it over to Lambros. Lambros kicks it out. Back to Thomas. Thomas decides to launch the 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Still a fight for it. I think it's going to stay with GlenOak down on their side of the court, and it will with 43 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 15-11. Alliance on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN. Cummings will shoot it in for the Eagles. Cummings gets it in, goes down to Uda. Uda loses the basketball. Here we go. Alliance comes the other way. Cash Brisker over half court for the Aviators. Brisker will get set into the offense. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Brisker wants to attack. Does. It's blocked by Uda. And here comes GlenOak the other way. Going in for the layup is Marquez Lambros. Marquez Lambros with his first 2 of the ball game off the bench. It's 15-13 with 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. J.R. Jackson brings it over half court. Alliance will most likely hold for the final shot here in the first quarter. Pick coming by Ellison. J.R. Jackson decides to use it. Wants to go inside, gets it over to Brisker. Brisker attacks, goes down low to Jellison, who kicks it out to Sears. Sears, time running out in the first quarter. Jellison cannot get a shot off. The quarter ends right there. So we have played 1 quarter of basketball, and your score, Alliance 15, GlenOak 13. You're listening to high school basketball, brought to you by Sarta, right here on AM 1310 WDPN. We'll be right back.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars, we obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
You're listening to high school basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here on AM 1310 WDPN. GlenOak starts on defense. Alliance has the basketball up 15-13 here as we start quarter number 2. Sears has the basketball for the Aviators. Attacks, throws up the shot. No good. Battle for the rebound down low. GlenOak comes up with it. Uda gets it over to Kendrick, and here comes GlenOak the other way. Going down and scoring for the second time tonight. That is Marcus Lambros. He's got 4, and we are tied at 15 here on AM 1310. WDPN. J.R. Jackson tries to attack. He is fouled as he'll be helped up. It's going to be a block. That foul is going to be on Avante Cummings. That's his first. Team's first here in the second quarter. Tied at 15. Jellison comes out. Hayes comes back in for Alliance, and the Aviators will shoot it in here. Hayes has the basketball. Hayes trying to go inside, cut off. Good defense there. Three-pointer by Sears on the way. Oh, and he hit that with a man in his face. Sears with the three. He can certainly do that. Sears with his first three of the ball game. He missed the game with Salem, sat that game out. He's back tonight. 18-15, Alliance on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN. Brought to you by Sarta all season long. 7:03 left to go here. GlenOak inbounds the basketball. Lambros has it. He turns, hands it off to Cummings. Cummings wants to attack, nothing doing. Goes down low to Yuta. Yuta with the turnaround jumper after the fake, rolls halfway in and comes out for GlenOak. But last touch by Alliance. We're going to keep it with GlenOak here with 6:44 left to go here in the first half. Coming back in for GlenOak is Jameel Conley. Sitting down will be Jordan Thomas. He'll sit down. Yuta to shoot it in for GlenOak. Yuta gets it into Cummings. Cummings looking to attack. Cummings goes inside, tries to make the extra pass to Kendrick. Last touch by Alliance. It'll stay GlenOak basketball here. 6:34 left to go. GlenOak trails by 3. GlenOak to shoot the ball inbounds. They tried to get it down to Yuta, but it's stolen away by J.R. Jackson. Here comes Cash Brisker, passes it ahead to Sears. Sears goes inside. Nice pass to Nicholson, and Nicholson is fouled. There'll be no shot there as he pump faked and got landed on by a GlenOak player. So Tajay Nicholson will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight off the bench. As Caden Simpson will come back in for GlenOak. And Marquez Lambros with his 4 points will sit down. Actually, no foul at all. No shooting foul. They'll just inbound the ball. And here comes Sears for Alliance. Alliance up 18-15. Hayes launches a corner three. No good. Battle for the rebound. GlenOak has it. And what do we have? A whistle. And I think we're going to have a timeout by GlenOak. So Coach Hairston wants to talk it over with his Golden Eagles. You're listening to High School Basketball, brought to you by Sarta, right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
We are back underway after the 30-second timeout by GlenOak. Here they go, but Alliance turning up the pressure. All right, GlenOak gets it over half court. Vontae Cummings has the basketball. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Alliance up 18-15. Kendrick thought about the jumper, tries to go down low, gets it down low to the big man. That is Caden Simpson. He puts it in. 2 for Simpson, 18-17. Alliance on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN, brought to you by Sarta all season long. Cash Brisker will back it up now around half court. So he'll get set into the offense. 5:35 left to go. Brisker gets over to the right wing to Sears. Sears back to Brisker in the corner. Brisker back to Sears. Sears back to Brisker. Now they get to J.R. Jackson on the wing. J.R. back to Brisker in the corner. Brisker wants to attack. He does. But he dribbles it off his leg, turn it over, and give the ball back to GlenOak. Cam Burton back in. Brisker will sit down for Alliance. Be GlenOak basketball. Here we go. Jameel Conley bringing it up for the Eagles. They're down by 1, 18-17 here on AM 1310 WDPN. Vontae Cummings has the basketball, gets it in the corner for 3. That is good by Jameel Conley. Give him 7. And GlenOak takes the lead by 2, 20-18 here in the second quarter. Burton thought about the answer three now. Get it down to Hayes. Hayes wants to attack. He does, but he's trapped. Turns the ball over to Kendrick. Now Kavion Thomas in the ball game. Stole it back. They get it to Sears for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Burton has it for Alliance. Burton attacks it. Swatted by Yuta. Here comes GlenOak the other way. Attacking, going in for the layup, and 2 more points is Conley. Give him 9. It's 22-18. GlenOak on top of Alliance with 4:22 left to go here in the first half. Parker Woods and Pasco about to check back in for the Aviators. Sears has it on the left wing. Sears back to Hayes. Hayes over to Burton. Burton to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson gets an open three. No good. Rebound by Hayes. Hayes puts it back up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Sears has another offensive rebound. Gets it over. Tries to get it to Burton, but he throws it out of bounds. Turn the ball over. Give it back to GlenOak. GlenOak Golden Eagles up by 4 with 3:57 left to go here in the first half. Don't forget at halftime, we'll get some news from our AM 1310 WDPN studios. Get you back here, get you some scores and some stats from the first half, get you set for the second half of action. Right now, we got GlenOak on top of the line, 22-18, and with the basketball. Yuta goes down low. Nice find again. The run continues. That is Jackson Kendrick. He's got 7, and a timeout now by Alliance. They find themselves down 24-18 to GlenOak. Timeout, Alliance. This is high school basketball brought to you by Sarta all season long, right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, back at it here. Burton has the ball for the Aviators. Picks up his dribble, gets over to Parker Woods. Alliance down 24-18 to GlenOak here at home with 3:20 left to go in the first half. Hayes attacks, puts up the jumper, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Simpson. For GlenOak here, they come the other way. They'll walk it up with Jameel Conley. Conley turns, hands it off to Simpson. They go down to Yuta. Yuta, nothing doing there. Yuta gets it back to Cummings. Cummings will get it back out to Conley, and they'll reset. Foul on the play. Offensive foul. Give the ball back to Alliance. That foul's going to be on Simpson. His first, team's fourth. And here comes the Aviators. Burton has the basketball, gets it over to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson wants to attack. He does. Pull-up jumper up on the way. No good. Goes out of bounds. GlenOak's basketball with 2:34 left to go. J.R. Jackson with 5 first-half points. And again, GlenOak up 24-18 here on AM 1310 WDPN. Here comes GlenOak, Mason Welch. Welch goes all the way, attacks no good, but a foul. And I believe Welch will be on the line to shoot for GlenOak. So Vontae Cummings now will go to the line to shoot free throws. Cummings' first free throw attempt. Up. And it is good. Cummings' first point of the ball game. Brisker back in. J.R. Jackson will sit down for Alliance. Cummings misses the second free throw. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say Alliance basketball. So 25-18 is your score. Brisker will bring it up for the Aviators. Down by 7. 2:20 left to go in the first half. Brisker brings it over half court. We'll get over to Parker Woods on the wing. Woods back over to Hayes. Hayes goes down low to Burton, back out to Woods. Woods has an open three. Oh, it is good. Parker Woods has been a hot shooter lately. Woods with 5, and that makes it 25-21. GlenOak on top of Alliance here. Exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Vontae Cummings has the ball for GlenOak. Cummings goes inside, cut off, makes the pass, tries to get it down to Yuta. Ball goes out of bounds. I think last touch by Alliance. It should be GlenOak's basketball underneath their hoop with 1:51 left to go here in the first half. Alliance started off leading here in the ball game, but GlenOak has taken the lead here about mid-second quarter, and they've had it here for a little bit. So Cummings will shoot it in for GlenOak here. They get it down inside. Kendrick has the basketball, gets it out to Simpson. Simpson gets it over to Conley. Conley got to pass it, gets over to Kendrick. Now Conley gets it back for 3, launches it, no good. Battle for the rebound, goes to Kendrick who attacks, puts it up, and puts it in. Kendrick with 9 first half points. It's 27-21. GlenOak on top of Alliance. Brisker attacking, gets it out to Hayes. Hayes will launch a 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound by Kendrick for GlenOak. He'll hand it over to Vontae Cummings with 1:15 left to go. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Hairston and this GlenOak Eagles offense. They will take the timeout. So timeout on the floor. GlenOak up 27-21. They have the basketball. When we come back, this is high school basketball brought to you by Sarta right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
We are back here live at Harry Fales Gymnasium in Alliance, where the Aviators trail GlenOak 27-21 late in the first half. GlenOak's basketball after the timeout. Here come the Golden Eagles. Vontae Cummings with the basketball. Cummings gets it over to Yuta. Yuta to Cummings, almost turned it over. Now they did. Parker Woods has it for Alliance. He'll bring it up under a minute to go here in the first half. Parker Woods calls out the play at the top of the key. Gets it over to Pasco on the wing. Pasco waits, gets Burton cut into the hole. It is blocked out of bounds by Caden Simpson with the block. Give the ball back to the Alliance Aviators. Now checking in for the Aviators. Coming back in is Jeremy Thomas. He will come in for Vontae Cummings. Alliance will inbounds the basketball. 46.8 left to go in the first half. Alliance gets it into Hayes. Top of the key. Hayes will get set, turn, hand it off to Burton, the point guard. 43 seconds left. Alliance trails GlenOak 27-21 late here in the first half. Burton over to Cash Brisker. Brisker gets it to Parker Woods. Parker Woods thought about the 3. Now spin move, goes inside, attacks. Parker Woods will draw the foul. And Parker Woods will go to the line to shoot free throws with 28 seconds left to go here in the first half. Again, appreciate you guys having us on the radio. Again, all our games, of course, on AM 1310 WDPN. But this year, changing it up, you can also listen live and free on AM 1310 WDPN's Facebook and X pages. AM 1310 WDPN on Facebook and X. Go ahead, like and follow those pages. And subscribe to the Q92 YouTube channel, where our games are also live every day. All right, missed free throw there by Parker Woods. It remains 27-21 with 28 seconds left to go here. Parker Woods has one more free throw coming here. Woods' second free throw is good. Give Parker Woods 6 points in the first half. It's 22-27. GlenOak leads. And we're going to have a travel and a turnover there. Jeremy Thomas got caught in the trap. Traveled, turned the ball over, and give it back to Alliance. And they'll get J.R. Jackson off the bench and back in here for the final 23 seconds here of the first half. 27-22. Burton will inbound the basketball. Burton shoots it into Brisker. Brisker now with 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Brisker looking to attack. He's going all the way to the hoop. Throws up the wild shot. No good. GlenOak gets the rebound. Here we come back the other way. Kendrick trying to push it. Gets it ahead. GlenOak goes in, goes up, and scores. That is Jameel Conley. Give him 11. At the buzzer, no good. Three-pointer on the way by Hayes. It is missed. So that's how the first half ends. The GlenOak Golden Eagles here, and Coach Hairston liking this first half as they're going to go to the locker room up 29-22 over the 12-2 Alliance Aviators here in the first half. Good first half for GlenOak and a good first half for Jameel Conley, the junior, who's going to the halftime locker room with 11 points. Jackson Kendrick with 9. Marquise Lambros off the bench with 4. Avante Cummings with 1. Issa Wright with 2 and Caden Simpson with 2 as far as scoring for Alliance in the first half. Parker Woods leads the way with 6 points. J.R. Jackson had 5. Samuel Hayes with 4. Braylon Sears with 3. Channing Jellison with 2. And Cash Brisker with 2 as well. All right, we're going to send it back to our AM 1310 WDPN studios for a look at your news and all the local headlines going on around the area. We'll come back, get you some scores from around the area, and get you set for the second half of action. But we have played 2 quarters of basketball, and after 2, GlenOak is up 29-22 over the Alliance Aviators. You are listening to high school basketball brought to you by Sarta right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars, we obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Grove Appliance has proudly served Northeast Ohio with great prices and service for the past 87 years. Whether it's a furniture upgrade for the family room, new appliances in the kitchen, or just a better night's rest you're looking for, Grove has something for you. Check out their showroom located at 350 East State Street in Alliance. That's Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress, where they've been treating you like family since 1935. Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today?
Need to pick up a few tools. You?
I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place.
You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
You're listening to high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of AM 1310 WDPN News, brought to you by Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress. Separate fires in the Minerva area kept firefighters busy this morning. After 5 to a 4,300 was fully involved and appeared to be a total loss. Firefighters from Augustenburg and Washington Township and Mohawk Valley assisted at the scene around 5:40. Caldwell House 300 block of East Beacon Way in Minerva, Homeworth, North Georgetown, and the Fire District helped battle the blaze and damage and injury. Cause of each fire is under investigation. A man is facing multiple charges following a violent domestic incident in Canton on Monday. The sheriff's deputy, the 30 block of 36-year-old Steve Helmsley of Canton is accused of stabbing his brother in the chest during an altercation. He is charged with felonious assault and domestic violence. Investigators scheduled for arraignment tomorrow in Canton Municipal. Alliance City Council is set to vote on the housing portion of the first and second wards during tonight's meeting. Lawmakers will consider ordinances. 11 city-owned parcels to the Greater Alliance Development Corporation for redevelopment, including new single-family homes. If approved, the city would waive water and sewer tap fees for the project and provide $100,000 funding to assist the developer. Also on the agenda is an appropriation of $100,000 for an addition to the Maple Beach Park building and a request to the Ohio grant money to build a new cold salt storage facility. A Youngstown man faces drug charges after a single vehicle crash in Pike Township Saturday morning. Highway Patrol says 44-year-old Joey Seaman drove a pickup up Huber Avenue Southwest, striking several trees and an embankment near Alden Street. He was taken to Altman Hospital with major injuries. Seaman was found with 2 alprazolam pills and a glass smoking device. He is charged with possession of drugs, paraphernalia, and cited for OPI refusal, driving under suspension, unauthorized plates, failure to control, and not wearing a seatbelt. Was arraigned today in Canton Municipal. A woman is behind bars on drug charges and an outstanding warrant following a high-speed chase in Portage County. 44-year-old Jessica Irons of Streetsville faces charges of drug possession and abusing harmful intoxicants. Deputies say Irons led the highway patrol in pursuit along I-76 in Youngstown Friday before a deputy used a maneuver to force her vehicle into a ditch on State Route 225 in Palmyra Township. Irons' passenger, 39-year-old Elizabeth Field of Akron, was also arrested for drug possession. Both women remain in the county jail. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else by far. Did you know that you can go back to our podcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page in SoundCloud. We posted the games, we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football podcast from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
A Pennsylvania man is jailed following a violent assault and burglary in Salem. 50-year-old George Fiesel of Enon Valley allegedly attacked a man with a pair of pliers during an argument Sunday at a home on East 3rd Street, leaving the victim with a swollen eye and bloodied face. Police say Fiesel fled but was later found hiding in a basement after breaking back into the home. He is charged with felonious assault, burglary, trespassing, and violating a protection order. Fiesel was arraigned today in Columbiana County Municipal Court. Bond was continued at $15,000, and a preliminary hearing is set for Monday. Lisbon officials are celebrating a financial win that will help keep local tax dollars in the village treasury. Mayor Pete Wilson says ODOT has increased a construction grant for the Pritchard Avenue Bridge replacement to $1.3 million. Funding boost means the village likely won't have to use any of its own capital funds to cover the project. The bridge, located near McKinley School, dates back to the 1930s and has not seen major work in 50 years. Bids are expected to go out next month, with construction slated to begin this spring. That section of Pritchard Avenue will be closed for roughly 6 months. 2 Youngstown men have been found not guilty of murder. 35-year-old Kenneth Carter and 23-year-old Terry Hopkins were acquitted today in the January 2025 shooting death of Rashawn Graham. WKBN-TV reports the defense successfully argued that ballistics evidence did not match the suspects and that key prosecution witnesses were unreliable. The jury found Carter guilty of a firearms charge. The verdict ends a week-long trial in Mahoning County Common Pleas Court. Officials from Ursuline High School and the Catholic Diocese of Youngstown are denying allegations that they ignored bullying of a gay freshman. The lawsuit filed by the student and his grandmother claims football players harassed him during the 2023-24 school year, and administrators did nothing to stop it. The school and diocese deny most claims, saying the student never reported harassment and that he received tutoring, counseling, and other support. They also say he was asked to leave for academic reasons, not a hostile environment. The defense is seeking to have the case dismissed and requests a jury trial. The case is pending in federal court before Judge Benita Pearson. Republican Nikki Frenchco has filed paperwork for a possible run in Ohio's 14th congressional district. The former Trumbull County commissioner has pulled nominating petitions and may challenge 7-term incumbent Dave Joyce. The district includes Trumbull, Lake, Ashtabula, and Geauga counties. Primary filings are due February 4th. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress halftime show, I'm Jeff Mears with AM 1310 WDPN News.
A little bit of light snow moving in after midnight tonight. Otherwise, clouds on the increase. A low near 9 above. A wind chill to 0. Wednesday, scattered snow likely, mainly during the morning. And then a little rain mixing with the snow for the afternoon. 36 for the high. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
At JC's OCD Detailing in East Canton, we don't just clean cars, we obsess over them. From mirror shine ceramic coatings to flawless paint correction, every inch of your ride gets next level attention from a detailer who refuses to miss a spot. The result? A shine so deep it turns heads everywhere you go. Visit us at 444 North Wood Street or call us at 330-428-1665. JC's OCD Detailing, because average shine isn't our thing.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, we are back here, set for second half action here on AM 1310 WDPN. GlenOak will start with the basketball, and they will have the lead. So here we go. They attack it here to start. They kick it out to Yuta. Now we get it over to Issa White. He'll get GlenOak set back in their offense. Issa White attacks, throws up the shot, no good. Rebound by Hayes. Here he comes the other way for Alliance. Hayes gets over to Jackson. Jackson will launch a three to start the third quarter. It is good. J.R. Jackson now has got a quick 8. And that makes it 29-25. Turnover by GlenOak. Alliance has the basketball back, and back by himself is Burton, who was all alone. He gets his first bucket of the ball game, and just like that, a 5-0 run to start the third quarter. It's 29-27. GlenOak attacks on the other end. Missed layup, battle for the rebound. Hayes has it. So here comes Parker Woods. Parker Woods wants to go coast to coast, throws up the layup, rolls around, no good. Rebound, goes out of bounds, going to stay Alliance basketball. 6:46 left to go here in the third quarter. Burton shoots into J.R. Jackson, another jumper. Oh, J.R. Jackson scores again. J.R.'s got 10, and it's 29 all. Just like that, a 7-0 run for Alliance to tie this game up here in the third quarter. GlenOak has it on the other end. GlenOak, jumper on the way. Missed, no good by Conley. Rebound, though, put up and no good by Welch. Ball goes out of bounds. Alliance basketball. And how about these Alliance Aviators coming out here in the third quarter and tying this ball game up at 29 apiece. Here comes Burton. Burton walking it up. Burton. Go over to the left side. 6:12 left to go in the third quarter. Alliance coming out in a 7-0 run to tie this ball game up here in the third quarter. Burton attacks again, kicks it out. Parker Woods has a wide open three. No good. Rebound, though, by Pasco. We're going to have a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Kendrick. GlenOak. J.R. Jackson gets the inbounds pass, attacks, scores, it's good, and the foul. J.R. Jackson coming out red hot here in the third quarter. He's now got 12 points with a free throw coming. That foul is on Cummings. That's his second. How about this Alliance run to start the second half? J.R. Jackson misses the free throw, but gets his own rebound, throws it back up, and he's fouled again. So J.R. Jackson will go back to the free throw line. J.R. Jackson in the third quarter. And the Aviators have turned up the intensity here in this third quarter, erasing a 7-point lead. J.R. Jackson's first free throw is good. Give him 13 now. He had 5 at the first half. 32-29 is the score. Second free throw attempt is up. It is good. J.R. Jackson with 14. 33-29. Alliance on top of GlenOak. Here come the Golden Eagles. Alliance now trying to trap defense. They've got him trapped, and GlenOak has to call a timeout because of the defense by Alliance. So timeout by GlenOak. We'll take one as well. 33-29. The Aviators on top of GlenOak here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Sarta me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarta riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Mount Union basketball is live all season long on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta. Join myself, Sam Berkwin, and Ryan Keller courtside as we bring you every heart-pounding moment. And this year, we're taking Purple Raider hoops even farther. You can now listen live and for free on AM 1310 WDPN Facebook page, the 1310X page, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Mount Union basketball lives on AM 1310 WDPN, your home for Purple Raider basketball, presented by Sarta.
You're listening to high school basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Coach Hairston calls that timeout. Now he gets his GlenOak Eagles back out there on the court. They go inside. They attack. The shot is up. No good. Rebound by Alliance. They get it over to Hayes. Now Hayes going to walk it up for the Aviators. GlenOak trying to turn up the pressure now. Pasco gets it back to Hayes. They get it over half court. 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. Alliance up 33-29. Burton with the basketball. Burton attacks, gets it over. Parker Woods has a wide open three. No good. Rebound by Yuta for GlenOak. Yuta turns around and hands the ball off to Avante Cummings, and Cummings will bring it up for GlenOak. Cummings wants to attack. Kicks it out. They have a wide open three. It's on the way. Answer GlenOak for three. That is Jameel Conley, who's also having a great day. 14 for him. 33-32. We got a ball game here. Turnover by the Alliance Aviators on the other end. So give the ball back to GlenOak as Hayes stepped out of bounds. GlenOak's basketball. 4:48 left to go in the third. 33-32. Alliance on top here on AM 1310 WDPN. Here comes Avante Cummings. Nice extra pass. Gets it over to Kendrick. Kendrick now has 11. And GlenOak retakes the lead, 34-33. Here in the third quarter, J.R. Jackson goes by his man. J.R. Jackson, he'll launch an answer three, no good. Rebound by Cummings. Here comes GlenOak the other way. Cummings wants to attack. He does. Goes all the way in, no good, but he is fouled. And Cummings will go to the line to shoot for GlenOak. How about the action here in the third quarter as both teams coming out ready to go? That timeout by Hairston really seemed to calm down the GlenOak Golden Eagles. First free throw attempt, no good by Cummings. This is the first one. Cummings has one more coming to him. Fonte Cummings with 1 point on the ball game. Looking for point number 2. Looking to give GlenOak a 2-point lead. He gets the second one. So Vontae Cummings now has 2. It's 35-33. GlenOak on top of Alliance here on AM 1310 WDPN. J.R. Jackson has the basketball over to Burton, over to Hayes in the corner. Hayes gets Burton cut into the hole, kicks it back out to Parker Woods. Woods wants to attack. He does, throws up the layup, rolls around, rolls in 2 more for Parker Woods. Give him 8, and we're tied up at 35 with 3:53 left to go here in the third quarter. GlenOak attacking. Kendrick has it. Kicks it back out. 3-pointer on the way for GlenOak. It is good. Issa White with the 3. He's got 5. It's 38-35. GlenOak on top of Alliance here on AM 1310 WDPN. J.R. Jackson gets over the right wing to Burton into the corner to Parker Woods. Back to Burton. Burton will get settled here. 3:30 left to go in the third. GlenOak up by 3, 38-35. Jackson goes down low to Hayes. Hayes kicks it out to Pasco. Pasco puts it on the floor, goes back down to Hayes. Hayes banging, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And Hayes will go to the line. Hayes will shoot 2 free throws. Hayes' first free throw attempt is up, and it is good. Hayes has 5. That makes it 38-36. Coming back in for GlenOak, Marquez Lambros. Marquez Lambros will come in for GlenOak. I believe Cummings is going to sit down. Second free throw attempt. Hayes hits them both. So, give Samuel Hayes 6. It's 38-37. GlenOak on top. GlenOak dribbles the ball, goes out of bounds. Coach Harrison does not look happy with his players as he ends up with the basketball, and he'll give it back to the official. Give it back to Alliance here. 3:10 left to go in the third quarter. We got a good one here. It is 38-37. GlenOak leads Alliance. J.R. Jackson, the 3, rolls out. Rebound by Kendrick. Here we come the other way. No, Parker Woods stole it back for Alliance. He attacks, puts it up, and puts it in. Parker Woods. Give him 10. He's been playing great basketball as of late. GlenOak on the other end. Kendrick wants to attack, throws up the shot, bounces around, bounces in. Kendrick. Give him 13. 40-39. Alliance on the other end. Parker Woods now to launch a 3. No good. Rebound by Issa White for GlenOak, and he'll bring it up for the Eagles. The Eagles up 40-39, 2:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Issa White has it on the wing. White thinking about attacking J.R. Jackson. He does. White goes inside. Now he kicks it out. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Offensive foul, I believe, on GlenOak. Give the ball back to the Alliance Aviators with 2:14 left to go here in the third quarter as we pause for a station identification here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Keeping Alliance entertained and informed for over a half a century. AM 1310 WDPN Alliance.
Sears comes in for Parker Woods. Jellison comes back in for Pasco. They'll both sit down. 2:14 left to go in the third quarter. 40-39. GlenOak is on top of Alliance here on AM 1310 WDPN. Thanks for having us on here tonight. Sears gets it over to Hayes. Hayes puts it on the floor. Back to Sears. Sears wants to attack, goes inside, loses the basketball, gets it back, he gets it over to Hayes. Hayes to Burton. Burton thought about the 3. Now Burton puts it on the floor. Burton back over to Hayes, top of the key. Hayes will turn, hand it off to Sears. Sears wants to go inside, does, attacks, bounce around, no good. Rebound by Issa White. Gets it ahead to GlenOak, who kicks it out to Kendrick. Thought about the 3. Now he'll turn, get in the corner. And they'll bring it back out. Cummings now gets it over to Marquez Lambros. Lambros over to Conley. Kendrick now has it on the wing. Kendrick looking to attack, nothing doing. Will turn, hand it off to White. White. Whoa, White will shoot the 3. No good. Battle with a rebound. Jellison has it for Alliance. Gets it over to Burton with 1:10 left. Burton goes inside, kicks it to Sears. Sears wide open 3. Oh, air ball, misses it, but J.R. Jackson there for the putback. J.R. Jackson scores again. Give him 16. Alliance retakes the lead, 41-40, a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Issa White kicks it over, three-pointer on the way and missed, rebound by Jellison, and we have a foul. Conley with that miss. We have a foul on GlenOak. So we'll come down to the other end. I believe Jellison will be shooting free throws. Jellison, the senior, Channing Jellison, he's got 2 points in the ball game tonight, looking for points 3 and 4 at the free throw line with 48 seconds left to go here in the third, and Alliance up by a point. Jellison's first free throw attempt is no good. Hits the front of the rim, falls out. Subs coming in for both teams. Jellison's got one more free throw coming. Jellison, one more free throw on the way. It's up. Misses them both. Rebound, though, by Cash Brisker for Alliance. Over to Hayes. Hayes wants to go inside. Nothing doing. Almost loses the basketball. Gets it to Sears. Gets it to Brisker. To J.R. Jackson. Alliance will reset with 38 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. J.R. Jackson over to Brisker. Brisker wants to attack. Gets it back to J.R. to Hayes for a wide open three from the corner. Oh, that went halfway in and out. Jellison gets the rebound, and I believe he is fouled, and Jellison will go back to the free throw line with 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys having us on here tonight. The 12-2 Alliance Aviators hosting the 4-9 GlenOak Golden Eagles, and right now it's 41-40 Alliance on top with Jellison at the free throw line here with 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So Jellison back at the line. Missed his last two free throws. Jellison hits that one. Give Jellison three in the ball game. That makes it 42-40 Alliance on top. He's got one more free throw coming. Jellison gets the ball for a second free throw. It's up, and this time he hits them both. So Jellison's got four. 43-40, Alliance up by three. 19 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. All right, here we go, the final 15 seconds of the third. Caden Simpson has the basketball right now, gets it over to Thomas. They go down low to Yuta. Yuta kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way by GlenOak. Oh, Jeremy Thomas with the three-pointer. They steal the ball right before the buzzer. Put up a shot. It's no good, but that three-pointer by Jeremy Thomas at the end of the third has us all tied up as we head to the fourth quarter. Gonna be a fun final period here in Alliance. After three, we are tied at 43 apiece. This is high school basketball brought to you by Sarta here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Of all the ways to get ahead in life, we're one of them, and we're legal. The John Tesh Radio Show.
I'm John Tesh, and we couldn't be happier about bringing you intelligence for your life every day. We have a room full of researchers gathering the information and ideas you need to make your life simpler and better, and to make you the smartest person in the room.
You're just trying to be better. We're just trying to help. The John Tesh Radio Show.
Join me for music and intelligence for your life, 10 to 3, Monday through Saturday, only on AM 1310 WDPN.
It's intelligence for your life.
High school basketball is on AM 1310 WDPN all season long. Brought to you by Sarta. I'm Christian Bigglesworth, calling boys and girls action from around the Eastern Buckeye Conference, the Alliance Aviators, the Marlington Dukes, and the West Branch Warriors. And this year, listen live and free on the AM 1310 WDPN Facebook and X pages and the Q92 YouTube channel. High school basketball, powered by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
Fourth quarter underway, and we start with J.R. Jackson shooting a three for Alliance. No good, but a rebound by Cash Brisker over to Hayes. Alliance has the basketball. We're tied at 43. Hayes kicks it over to Sears. Sears with a turnaround jumper. It is up, and it is good. Two more for Sears. Off the bench tonight, he's got five. It's 45-43, Alliance on top here to start the fourth quarter. Three-pointer answer on the way by GlenOak. No good. J.R. Jackson has the rebound. He's trying to push the action. J.R. Jackson loses the basketball. GlenOak gets it back. Stolen by Avante Cummings. Over to White. Issa White will back it out. Pass it over. Extra pass. Kendrick, three from the corner. No good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Who's basketball? They say it is Alliance basketball. With 7:05 left to go here in the ball game. Fourth quarter time here. Another good one here. Alliance has played some tough competition this season. And again, like I said before this game started, this GlenOak team, that don't let that 4-9 record fool you at all. This is a good team. Coach Harrison always has a good team, and they have battled all night long. That's why they're only down by 2, 45-43 here with 6:53 left to go in the basketball game. Hayes with the jumper on the other end, bounces around, falls in. Hayes with 2 more. Give him 8, and it is now 47-43. Alliance with a 4-point lead. Alliance turning up the pressure as well. Jameel Conley gets it over. GlenOak with the extra pass that's stolen by Alliance. Sears ahead to Cash Brisker. Brisker goes all the way in, throws up the shot. It's up. It's in, and Cash Brisker has 4. Alliance out to a 6-point lead to start the fourth quarter. Little run here by the Aviators, and Alliance turning up the pressure as well. 49-43. GlenOak has it down on the other end. Issa White attacks. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Oh, it is good by. Whew, that is Jameel Conley. Give him 17. 49-46. They needed that shot, and they got it. Conley with a great game tonight for GlenOak. J.R. Jackson goes inside. Attacks with a layup, no good, but he is fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2 with 5:52 left to go here in the ballgame. 49-46 is your score. It's High School Hoops brought to you by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN. Again, this game also live on the AM 1310 WDPN Facebook and X page and the Q92 YouTube channel. Where our sporting events are live again all season long. We did this with football season. We're doing it again with basketball season as J.R. Jackson hits the free throw. Jackson now has 17. We're doing the same for basketball and the same for Mount Union as well. Jackson makes it 50-46. He's looking to extend the lead here and hits the next one. So J.R. Jackson with 18. It's 51-46. Alliance over GlenOak here. Avante Cummings has the basketball, gets it over to White. Issa White has it for GlenOak. White wants to attack. White picks up his dribble, has to hand it over to Conley. Conley back to Cummings. Cummings now wants to attack. Tries to make the pass. Ooh. Foul on the floor. It's going to be on Alliance. Foul's on Braylon Sears. And that'll put Avante Cummings at the free throw line to shoot free throws of 5:27 left to go. Cummings, first free throw attempt. Rolls around, no good. Fourth quarter free throws. We always talk about how important they can be. Avante Cummings misses that first one. He's got one more, though. Cummings' second free throw attempt is up. Misses them both. Rebound by Jellison. We're going to have a foul on Utah on the reach in after that rebound. Get the ball back to Alliance. 5:25 left to go. The Aviators up 51-46, and they have the basketball here on AM 1310 WDPN. Here comes Cash Brisker walking it up for the Aviators. Brisker going to turn, hand it off to Sears. Sears gets it over to Jellison on the wing. Jellison attacks, gets it over to Sears. Sears launches the three. Oh, Braylon Sears with a three. Give him 8 off the bench. 5 minutes left to go. It's 54-46. Alliance on top here. Under 5 to go in the ball game. Jameel Conley goes down low to Utah. Gets it out to Cummings. They try to go down low. Now it's stolen away by Cash Brisker. Gets ahead to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson in for the scoop layup. And Alliance 19 for J.R. Jackson. Alliance now up by 10. They've opened up a double-digit lead with 4:32 left to go here. Isa White will pull up for three. Isa White, no good. Rebound, J.R. Jackson. Here he comes the other way. He wants to push it again for the Aviators. Goes down low, battles it up, puts it up and in. That was a hard-fought layup. 21 for J.R. Jackson. A 12-point lead now for Alliance. GlenOak's got to stop this run. Another three on the way by Isa White. No good. Rebound by Jellison. Hands it off to Brisker. We're coming up on 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Alliance Aviators up by 12 and with the basketball. Here comes Brisker over half court. Brisker attacks, goes inside, makes a pass to Sears. Sears attacks, hits the layup. Braylon Sears now with 10. It is a 60-46 game. We were tied at 46. And GlenOak wants a timeout. Coach Hairston calls a timeout with 3:45 left to go, and Alliance has just blown it open. 60-46. We'll be back. This is high school basketball brought to you by Sarta here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media. Mount Union basketball is live all season long on AM 1310 WDPN, presented by Sarta. Join myself, Sam Berkwin, and Ryan Keller courtside as we bring you every heart-pounding moment. And this year, we're taking Purple Raider hoops even farther. You can now listen live and for free on AM 1310 WDPN Facebook page, the 1310X page, and the Q92 YouTube channel. Mount Union basketball lives on AM 1310 WDPN, your home for Purple Raider basketball, presented by Sarta.
You're listening to high school basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
3:41 left to go here in the ball game. GlenOak has the basketball after that timeout. Yuta has the basketball, gets it back over to Conley. Conley dribbles the basketball, almost turns it over. It should stay GlenOak basketball, and it will. GlenOak attacks, no good, missed shot. Rebound by Alliance. J.R. Jackson over to Jellison. Jellison gets it back to J.R. Jackson, almost stolen away. Sears saves it for the Aviators. They go down low to Jellison, and what do we have? A timeout by Alliance. Timeout by the Aviators. They'll take a quick one here. We'll take a quick one as well. 3:08 left to go. 60-46. Alliance up here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Looking for your home for local sports? Head over to Q92radiosports.com, the official website of Q92 Sports Network. Catch every live broadcast of high school games and Mount Union sports. Stay up to date with the latest local sports stories. Check scores from around the area and never miss a game with our full broadcast schedule. It's everything sports all in one place. Q92radiosports.com, your local sports connection.
You're listening to high school basketball, presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, here we go. We're back at play. Alliance has the basketball. Jellison to Cash Brisker. 3 minutes to go. Alliance up 60-46. Brisker try to go down low to Sears. Goes out of bounds. GlenOak's basketball with 2:58 left to go. GlenOak's got some work to do here. Bringing up is Jameel Conley. He's the lead scorer tonight for GlenOak. He has got 17 points. Isa White launches a three on the other end. No good, but the putback is up and good by Marquez Lambros. Give him 6. GlenOak finally ends the run. It's 60-48. Now GlenOak turning up the pressure, trying to trap Hayes. They get it over to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson gets it ahead to Jellison. Jellison puts it up and puts it in. 62-48. Jellison with 6. 2:25 left to go. Alliance on top, 62-48. Three-pointer on the way by GlenOak. Up, no good. Battle for the rebound. GlenOak has it back. They're going to get it over to Avante Cummings. Cummings, get it over to Issa White, top of the key. 2:10 left to go. White wants to attack. He kicks it out. Wide open three is on the way. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. It's Sears. Gets it ahead to J.R. Jackson. J.R. Jackson goes in for the emphatic dunk. J.R. Jackson with 23, and it's 64-48. The Aviators on top of GlenOak. GlenOak attacking. Issa White loses the basketball. J.R. Jackson has it. J.R. Jackson has it knocked out of his hands by Conley. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Aviators ball. 1:43 left. As the Aviators pulling away here in the fourth quarter. J.R. Jackson's going to come out of the game with 23 points tonight to lead the Aviators as Cam Burton comes back in. They inbound the ball to Jellison, who puts it up and puts it in. Jellison scores again. 8 for Jellison. And they're going to be a foul as well, as GlenOak now will pull their starters. Looks like Alliance will as well for the final 1:41 in this ball game, as the Aviators are about to improve to 13-2 on the season with this home win against GlenOak that they're 1:41 away from getting. Coach Chet Harper has got his Aviators playing very well this season. They've been doing it all year. Their only 2 losses were a road game loss to West Branch, who's leading the EBC, by the way. West Branch undefeated in league play. And then an overtime loss here at home to Massillon. Jellison with the free throw. Jellison hits the free throw. How about Jellison off the bench tonight, one of his biggest games of the year. He's got 9. It's 67-48, the score. GlenOak has the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Whose ball will stay? GlenOak. Into the ball game now. Caden Simpson for GlenOak. Chase Williams. Jordan Thomas. Holden Smith. Shot up, and it is good. Holden Smith comes off the bench and gets his first 2. That makes it 67-50. Well, they're calling that a 3, so 67-51. So 67-51's the score. Rayvon Hawkins now in for Alliance. Both teams empty their bench with a minute left to go. Attacking now and throwing up the leaner is number 10, Chester Harper Jr. No good. Battle for the rebound. GlenOak has it. Jordan Thomas turns it over to Chase Williams. Chase Williams will bring it up for GlenOak with 50 seconds left to go. Williams over to Jordan Thomas. Jordan Thomas goes around to pick. Jordan Thomas gets it over. Jumper on the way, no good. Missed by Holden Smith. Rebound by Alliance. Here comes Harper Jr. Bring it up for Alliance with 33 seconds left to go. Harper Jr. loses the basketball. Gets it ahead. GlenOak gets it away to Chase Williams. Williams goes in and scores. Chase Williams with his first 2. 67-53. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Alliance with 18 seconds left to go. 67-53 is the score. So GlenOak going to fall to 4-10 on the season. Alliance going to improve to 13-2 on the year here. Rayvon Hawkins has it almost stolen away by GlenOak. It is stolen away. Here come the Golden Eagles. Going in for the layup and scoring is Jeremy Thomas. With 1 second left, that's going to do it. So your score from Alliance. The Aviators improve to 13-2 with a 67-59 win over the GlenOak Eagles. As far as scoring goes for GlenOak tonight, they were led by Jameel Conley, who had 17 points. Jeremy Thomas with 4. Jackson Kendrick with 13. Chase Williams 2. Marquez Lambros with 6. Avante Cummings 2. Holden Smith with 3. Issa White with 5, and Caden Simpson with 2. For the Alliance Aviators, J.R. Jackson, who else, with 23 points. Cash Brisker with 4. Cameron Burton with 2. Braylon Sears with 10 off the bench. Parker Woods with 10. Jenny Jellison with 9 off the bench. Samuel Hayes with 9. The Alliance Aviators improve to 13-2. And the GlenOak Eagles fall to 4-10 on the season. I want to thank all our advertisers. Without them, we couldn't have brought this game to you here tonight. We appreciate all of them. Definitely want to thank all of you for listening, whether it was on the radio, whether you listened on DPN's Facebook or X page, or the Q92 YouTube channel. Thank you for having us on tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Jeff Mears for our halftime news, Ryan Rainsberg for producing the game. It was a good one here tonight, but Alliance ends up with the win, 67-55. We're going to return you to the unforgettable favorites on AM 1310 WDPN. We'll be back with more basketball for you Friday night. West Branch and Marlington. We'll be at Marlington for that game. One more time, your final score, 67-55. Alliance beats Canton GlenOak. This has been high school basketball presented by Sarta on AM 1310 WDPN. Have a great night, everybody.